Okay, I believe we are on the live. Hello everybody. Yet another exciting video from Ants Creations. Well, I think it's exciting. That means something. So let's see what we can do. We have a couple of things on the go this evening. Still trying to set up, as you can see. First of all, what do you think of this piece of wood? It's actually quite an epic piece. A good solid, albeit cracked, piece of red oak. But in a large section like this, it's actually pretty hard to come by. So you will see what we're going to do this evening. And in fact, I need to fetch something, so bear with me for one moment. How weird is that? This looks like a plain plank of wood. That is so weird. Hey Cal, check this thing. On the camera, it looks like a plain plank of wood until I turned it. That's very interesting. Anyway,
You can kind of see the humps and bumps. On
if
the
you
side.
are here and if you are watching, please make it known. Say hi, give us a comment. We would love to chat with you. For now, I just need to fetch something very quickly. Is that my phone?
Yes, I'll put on silence now.
You would think that we would have learned by now, hey, put the phone on silent that you're recording on. But anyway, never mind. That's just who we are. So accept it for what it is. All right, so this evening we actually have a really nice opportunity again to do the same project pretty much over again, which I generally don't like doing, is repeating myself on projects. But for a friend, we're going to do exactly that. So,
Let's see.
Julian, I hope you're happy with this, buddy.
Fanny Westwood says hi, guys.
Hello, Fanny. Welcome. Thanks for
Hello.
being here. Colleen, hey, how's it going? So excited for this evening's session. So am I.
Hello, Colleen.
So I'm giving you all the angles of the wood. You'll see the green side. That is where when it was in storage, when it was busy drying, they would have coated it with almost like a waxy kind of coat. So I'm going to trim that off because it'll be a pain in the bottom to sand off. So I'll trim that off, and then we're going to put it through the planer, all four sides, and then we're going to chuck it on the lathe and turn out the insides so we can fit the plasma ball. So for those of you who have not been watching or who don't know what's happening, we are putting a plasma ball into this, and we're going to make like a robot man situation like we did before on one of our other videos.
Sorry.
I'm hoping we can change it slightly because we don't want an exact replica. So let's see what we can do. Anyway, thanks for being here, everyone.
Should we play copyright-free music?
Yes. Hey Google, play copyright-free music on YouTube. Great idea, Kel. Well done.
Thank you. I thought it sounded a bit weird.
Yeah,
tonight.
just-
It was like it's
Quiet.
Free
Yeah.
background music for YouTube videos and
Okay,
content
so-
creators on YouTube.
She talks a lot. Don't worry about it.
she does.
Let's get this thing cut. If I remember, it's a bit big for this machine. So, holy moly. We need to cheat the system a wee bit.
Don't do this at home, guys.
Yeah, don't try this at home.
There we go. That's the right phrase.
This
Sorry,
is
I'm
for-
wiggling. Just
For seasoned professionals only. And safety first. Safety first. So, where's my thing? And the Google just stopped. The Google's like, oh,
it started a new song.
where's my... There it is. You see, when you get other people cleaning up your place,
Things go missing.
things go missing. But
Correct.
anyway, we're good. We are good. Can we get a bit of light on this situation?
Colleen says, how's it? And Jules here.
Jules, how's it going, buddy? Thank you.
Thanks for joining.
I'm so glad you guys are here because this evening's live is all about you guys. So enjoy.
Don't really lie at like 89% because we also have
89%.
a...
Yeah, we got a few other things to cover, but you guys are it. So, okay, very slowly and carefully. There's going to be a big noise.
Hello, Nick.
Next, how's it going, buddy? Excuse the noise, everyone. But I do need to trim this down. Wow, how hard is this wood? It is so hard.
Julian says, how's it? And sorry, technical difficulties.
We have those all the time.
Yeah.
Don't stress,
It's
buddy.
a regular occurrence.
Don't stress. That's our motto at this point, actually.
Hello, Glenn.
Glenn, how's it going, buddy? Okay, so because of the size of this, my machine couldn't get quite all the way through, so we will have to do some hand sanding, manual sanding, whatever you want to call it. Wow, that went a bit off, but it's all good. It's all good. So next step is going to be shooting over to the planer. This is going to be cool. One of my best machines to use is the planer. So bear with me. I don't know where my cameraman's gone. He's just disappeared.
Sorry, I have to go plug my phone in and sort it out.
Kevin just disappeared.
Sorry. Running
It's all
multitask.
good.
Yeah.
We're trying to do many things at once, everyone. Okay, so if you have been watching our channel, you would have known about the praying princess. This is a carving I've been doing. And I think she's coming out quite nicely.
She is indeed.
She'll be pretty.
One of my favorite
I
of
can't see it
your
all on
arts.
the camera, but can you see the thinness and the thickness?
No. Yeah.
Anyway, I had to show this quickly because this is one of my first big carvings that I'm doing. So for now, it's going to have to live
On the other.
somewhere-
Oh, okay.
somewhere here out the way.
Right over there.
That's fine. Wow, we do have many projects on the go. Okay, so now it's time to bring out the big boy. Julian, you should be honored. It's not every day I pull out this big planer.
Colleen says beautiful piece of wood.
Thanks, Carl.
Sorry, that
I
was a
think
bit of
so
a
too.
late one. I had to just check.
Okay, next you're saying uncle many times.
Okay.
Uncle,
Yeah, I
uncle,
see.
uncle, uncle. Do I need to say that? I don't say that. No, but I'm getting the machine. You got to aim it here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what is wrong with me tonight?
What's happened, bro? Okay, so here we go. I at least have an excuse to use this big fat machine. Alright. So this is a big scary machine. It makes a big noise and it makes a big mess as well. So
Nick says, Uncle, what's your age in 2026?
my age in 2026.
He's 18.
I'm 21, bro. Can't you see?
Glenn says, I see that you're making a piece for another friend tonight. Is that for me? No.
Ben, you wish, buddy. It could be you next time, I guess, but this time
Again.
it's for Julian and for Colleen. So, to be honest, I just want to actually check something. Is this going to fit? I can't remember if we used this machine.
Or not.
For the
Nor
last
can I,
time.
to be honest.
It looks a bit like it's not going to fit. We may have to do manual sanding. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we're doing this and hopefully it works. Whoa. I think we're going to max out the machine, everyone. Imagine that.
I think, is that not enough?
Well, I'm just going until it kind of stops. Oh,
Well enough.
we've got plenty space. Okay, so that is fantastic news.
Yeah, no, you're
Now
good.
it's like stuck.
Oh,
There's
you're
never
getting
been
in the way.
It's never been that high in all of its life. And now it's hooking it.
You know what they say, there's a first time for everything.
So now we need sorry.
Yo, that nearly hit my knee.
It's way heavier than you'd think. Thank you.
No problem.
Sorry about that. Okay, so it kind of just hooks it and then I can't get it out.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I see.
Okay, hang on 1 second. We're going to go on the thicker side first and then we will be good.
Michael joined.
Mikey!
Oh, no. Hello, Dad. Sorry.
There's like so many things happening all at once here.
Glenn says, cool.
Okay, let me try and not drop it this time. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so here we go. We're going to turn it on.
Next, in South Africa, it's rude to ask people their age.
I'm not scared. Next. How old am I? I'm 48. 48, China, which means I have a lot of experience. Okay, big noise incoming. Lock your ears, cover your face. Let's do the thing. That's not doing.
I'll get some comments now.
Put the camera in front of the
Yeah, well, can I quickly read a couple comments? Okay, it's fine. Next says, okay, if you want, crack a joke then. Guys, bye. I'll come back tomorrow on your live. Next, we're not live tomorrow, but I assume we'll see you on Tuesday. But thanks for joining.
Cheers, Nax. Thanks, buddy. Do appreciate it. We're always in a joking mood, so don't get us wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not scared of telling my age, and even Glenn is like 49 in June. You didn't have to say that, Glenn. You didn't have to say that. That's fine. That's fine. I'll accept it because it is the truth.
Next is bye, Rocky, Uncle, and Callan. Bye. Thanks for
Cheers,
joining.
Nax. Thank you so much. That's really cool.
Hello, Dad.
How's it, Mikey? Mikey.
Thanks for joining, guys. If you enjoy the content, it would mean the world if you'd like.
So
Subscribe.
you're gonna get some sawdust in your faces right now.
Yeah.
I think it may make a good camera shot. Hopefully it doesn't shoot the piece out and break the phone. If that happens, we will be back like sometime. How cool is that? Whoa.
Yeah. Michael says, oh bloody gosh. Hello, hey good man.
Hey, go. How's it going, buddy?
He's asking how's it going.
It's going great. How are you?
It's so satisfying to watch. Wow.
Okay, so we have two sides done. I will show you close-ups now. It is absolutely stunning. Julian and Colleen, you are very lucky people because this is some pretty wood. Okay, I can do one more pass on this side. Let me just get that done. And then I'm going to flip it over. It's not entirely square, so I need to reset the machine, so just bear with me.
Right now, he's more excited than anyone. AKA Rambo.
So that, I think we can do one more on this side.
Yeah, maybe just one more. Just one more.
Recon. It might just be the scrape marks of the machine. Let me just see. It's a bit tricky to say right now, but I'll have to readjust because it's from the opposite side.
Pauline says, watch those fingers. Yeah.
Definitely.
All it takes is one wrong move.
It's a very scary machine, this. Not gonna lie.
And then Michael says, so freaking cool.
So I must say, this is one of my best machines, everyone. It gets a hard job done very quickly. So
Saves you a lot of time.
saves a lot of time, and it's perfectly straight and level. Makes a hell of a lot of noise and a hell of a lot of mess.
So I'm thinking
You must see the floor here.
best do because guys, you don't realize how heavy this machine
I know
is.
this thing's insane. Okay, one last pass. If it catches, I may have to do two, but let's see if I got my level right. That's perfect. I'm good with that.
Nice.
Oh wow. So now if you bring the lovely people over here, they can see how pretty the wood actually is. That is proper. How exciting. How exciting.
Very exciting.
I still see that machine on the TV. Okay, so
Sorry.
Julian and Colleen, this is going to live in your home for some time. I do notice this little thing here. We're either going to put that at the back or the bottom. We'll have to decide. There is a bit of a
I reckon that bottom.
actually a bark inclusion, but it's all part of the naturalness. I hope you feel me on that. Even the cracking, it's all.
Yeah, because the other piece had this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even Sheldon's was actually directly from the side of this.
Yeah.
So you need to let me know that you're okay with it, okay? Colleen says stunning. Yeah, where's Shelt? Shelt, you be here, bro. Julian,
Colleen says
Message
love
him.
Love the blemishes.
there we go. Thanks, Colleen. The blemishes are part of the story, so
And it makes it unique because you'll never get something like that again.
100%. But yeah, look here, we've even got curl in it.
I know. Let me show you.
We call that burl. So there's a slight bit of burl in it. How pretty is that? That's
It
really
actually
cool.
is,
I'm
though.
so happy with that. I'm a bit jealous actually. This is a nice
Oh,
chunk
wow.
of nice chunk
And
of
it
wood.
looks like it's so rough on camera, but it is so
it is
thin.
so smooth.
Don't mind my nails.
It's very smooth and obviously still needs sanding. And what we will do is we will lop off the corners. Okay, so for those of you who haven't understood what we're doing, I know I'm speaking Swahili right now, but
Swahili. I love when you say
if you're not familiar with what we're doing, we're making a robot man with a plasma ball head. So live with that.
Julian
Um,
says very, very nice. Sorry.
Okay, so Julian, your choice right now, you and Colleen. This piece here, this bark inclusion, do you want that to be complete bottom? Or his back, if it was that way, actually back? Or one of the sides? Or where do you want the bark inclusion to be? Because to me it is part of the naturalness.
And it's also
to me it's a bit
I
of
almost
beauty.
I think it's worth it because
Well, this is pretty.
Yeah, that should be in the front in my opinion.
You reckon front?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
okay.
because that's so
That's
stunning.
quite bold. So what I will do is I will wire brush it and clean it out. But Julian and Colleen, Colleen loves the
I
nails.
knew
There we
it.
go.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Julian says, I didn't see the one before that. Colleen says gives life to the wood, but that was just
Yeah. Okay, so you guys need to choose because now I'm going to mount it on the lathe and I'm going to hollow out a section for the plasma ball to sit. So do you want the ball to sit on the top of this? In other words, here, and that'll be shown on the guy's shoulder.
Colleen says definitely agree with Callan.
Yeah, that it's awesome. But which way? Oh,
I think maybe. Are you agreeing with me on the side of that we've chosen? Maybe just quickly turn it that way again. You think this side should be the front?
I don't know. Actually, because we need to now figure this out. We need a front. We need a front and a top. Let's put it. This is the sides. We can't change that. Cole, what do you mean when you agree with Kellen? Where would you like the top and front to be? I'm just saying, not many people have this choice, so be quite excited about this. It's in production and you get choices. That's pretty cool.
You forced me.
I'm trying to think of in my mind, what would I do? Wow, difficult one. Because I don't want to cut off a whole lot of wood just to get rid of that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Julian says, can we rather have it on the bottom?
Like that, bro. just bear in mind we do then have cracks on the top.
Do you not? Okay, cool. That at the bottom. But do you think that as the front or the other one is the front? Because that's cool.
Oh, okay. Also a good point. I'm just gonna keep turning it until
Nah,
Julian
yeah.
says leave it like that.
Only thing is there's a delay, so.
There is quite a delay, so I overrule Colleen. Are you sure about that, Colleen? Colleen's probably punching you in the throat right now, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll accept that. Kel, to me, the front needs to be this side. This has got the most curly whirlies.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Because if it wasn't that one, it would be the
Colleen
other
says you're fired. Julian, you're fired, buddy. Cole, I know a good replacement. Well, if Julian's fired, she needs a replacement.
Who's the replacement?
I have no idea. We'll find someone.
Okay.
We'll find someone. Are we happy like that? Julian's like, leave it like that.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so just bear in mind that's going to be the top, eh, Julian and Cole. We do have these slight cracks, but remember, I think it does tell part of the story. So we're not working with perfection here, but we are working with real stuff. So honestly, if you go and try and buy a piece like this, you're not going to find much better than this. To me, that is all character, and also once it's sanded and coated and the edges trimmed, it's going to look epic. I promise you that. So cool.
Julian says yes, please.
Cool. Okay, so that is our top. This will be the bottom. It's actually quite a picture. This bottom has some detail, hey? Julian, are you sure, bro?
He overrules, apparently. Yeah, it is his at the end of the day.
So awesome, and definitely
Well,
will get done. Thanks, Mikey. Okay, so Julian, you have spoken. This will be the bottom. Just have a look at the bottom, because we're gonna turn a massive hole here so we can fit the main board in, and on the top we'll have a smaller hole for the plasma ball to fit in. So as long as you're happy with that, Colleen, are you
says,
happy?
I love the detail. Same here.
It's
And does it have a bit
absolutely-
of chatoyance?
It's beautiful. It does have chatoyance as well.
Oh, there
So
we go, yeah.
if you're wondering what chatoyance is, everyone, when the light hits the certain grains of the wood, it shines in a different way. It's almost like luminescent. Wow, I can see it hugely from this angle right here.
I've noticed oftentimes you don't get that on the camera.
Okay, so we're doing that as the bottom. We're done, hey?
Yeah.
That's fine. We only get one choice here. Only one time. One time.
Julian says looks stunning, guys.
Cool.
Awesome.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with your synopsis of the situation.
Michael says love the grain. And
Thanks, Mikey.
thank you. Hugo says what you going to make?
So here, man, we are going to make something a little bit crazy. So it's a sort of a robot man with a plasma ball head, and he's going to have arms holding his head with the plasma balls going zzz, if that makes any kind of sense to you.
Yes.
It's actually the second one we're doing. Julian, we could have done it different, but you want the same, so you know what we do? I think we make it better than Shelton's one.
Yeah.
I reckon we do that.
Oh, we had 6 likes. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
I
everyone.
appreciate it.
Okay, I've got to center this nicely, everyone. Just bear with me, please. Because now is the actual difficult part. That's 5.5 there, and slightly more. It's like a millimeter more.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. As Colleen would say, 7 likes.
There we go. Where is the drill? Okay, let me get the drill. Okay, so this is going to be pretty much,
Julian says yes, please, mate.
this is going to be the defining moment. I need to think nicely now. So I'm going to turn the bottom first. I just need to think about this. Just give me a moment, because it's not, I don't do this every day. So if I turn out the top, yes, then we can hold at the bottom. Correct. Okay. I'm just checking that I'm not having like a stroke or a seizure or something and doing it wrong. So
Guess how long you've been live for already?
20 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh wow.
I felt like we just went live.
Time flies when you're having fun, everyone.
Literally.
Time flies. Yeah, I really do need to centralize this. So bearing with me.
Got this.
It's not the easiest thing to do when you got the shakes.
Should I start singing Metallica as like motivation?
Yeah, go for it. We might get a copyright strike if
I was just about to
if
say, I'm
you,
gonna
if
have
you
to
sing it well.
I'm gonna sing it in mute. I'm gonna sing.
If you sing it well, we get a copyright strike.
Yeah, you see, I'm gonna have to sing it bad then. So, guys, would
Oh,
you...
is that your excuse for
Yeah, you see, that's exactly the reason.
Makes sense.
Michael
Makes sense
says,
to me.
go into it. Go in to it.
Go in to it. Ow! Why is the lathe attacking me? What did I do? What did I do wrong?
I love how
You love
in
her?
school, look at it. I've lost my train of thought, so I can't even remember.
So we seem to have a bit of a flat battery situation.
You have a bad flattery.
Flat battery. A flat flattery.
There we go.
A black-
Now you're speaking
A
English.
black flattery.
You're
It's not good
speaking
when you have a black flattery. Okay, this shows how hard this wood is. I've pre-drilled the holes and we're still struggling. So I think we can have a nod to how good this wood is. Yeah.
Did the hairbrush get the hairbrush? Did the brush get a straightener or what happened?
I was like wondering, how did you do that? But the other one's right here.
Where?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
there. Guys,
Check the difference.
so this is
Careful
Right
what
away.
you say.
this is the a paintbrush that's like almost new that Uncle Hank gets.
So we use it to dust the area and whatnot.
Yeah. So we just go mainly Uncle Hank.
Pretty standard thing to do.
This is how long have you had this? Probably about 4 months.
That's a brand new one, like a week. I'm not even joking.
You're joking.
No, it's a week.
Okay, so this is a week of using it, and it's broken.
It's a bit secondhand, but
Just thought I'd show you guys.
it works hard like I work hard, so it's fun.
No, but I have seen you clean though. You really get in the things and you like
No,
properly.
but you got to do the thing. If you're going to do something, do it properly. So. Ugh,
Didn't pull clips today.
that's not gone well at all. So
The workshop. Well done.
I need a new drill. You see why you guys need to subscribe to my channel? Because I need a new drill.
That's the only reason.
Well, it's not the only reason, but it's one of the reasons.
Yeah. Also, it'd be gravely appreciated. Colleen says, whose hair were you brushing?
My own hair.
Yeah. I'll show you. Where is your hair?
Where's my hair? Actually, good point. Okay, we're getting somewhere now, peoples. People of the internet world. There we go.
See, guys, you just grew hair out of the blue.
I grew that myself. Okay,
You saw my grew it
you're getting-
over.
You're getting quite good at that aiming situation, I must say.
Thank you.
Oh, well done. Alrighty, so now we need.
No, Michael just says lol.
Yeah, what a bunch of morons. It's fine.
You're a bit quiet today, Higo man. How you been?
Yeah, Higa man, what's up, bro? Okay, does this fit on the machine? Is actually the next question. I know we did Shelton's one, but was it exactly the same size? I think it was, eh? The Woody Wood.
I don't know. I wasn't
The
here.
Woody Woodson.
I was on vacation. So, yeah.
You were otherwise engaged.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to fit. Let's see that we don't smash our faces. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I like it a lot.
Michael says he's Stafro. What's Stafro?
I don't know. Afro.
Afro.
I think he means afro.
Probably.
It's my afro and I grew it myself, okay?
No, I thought he was getting at something else.
Oh. Okay, so now we need to do a fairly important measurement. Julian, don't have a heart attack when you see what I did to your plasma ball.
You didn't break it.
I was quite stressed doing the removal of the whole system because it was quite dodgy. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so we need to
be
we
careful.
need to really place this somewhere careful. So remember, you brought me a full-on plasma machine. It's now no longer the same thing that you left here.
No. The funny
So-
part is you did that kind of soon after you dropped it off.
Yeah. Well, I had to figure it out for myself. So, the point of this action we're going to do now is this rubber piece. It's like a rubber gasket. We need to get this to fit into the wood and hollow out a whole section for the electronics. So that's the plan for that. That must fit in sort of tightly. I might actually
Fit in like a glove.
I might grind away these bits though.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's done weird and it's done different to what I would do. So bear
So
with
the
me.
goal is to get this to fit in nicely.
Don't be scared, Julian. I will do my very best not to ruin this whole thing.
Julian says made in China.
Made in China, modified in the Vale.
Colleen says
Even better.
now we can see whose hair was brushed. And wink,
There we
wink.
go. There we go.
Nudge nudge. Oh my gosh.
So we need a measurement.
Michael says he's loving this. Awesome, I'm glad.
6. So we need a minimum of 60 mils. Close to.
Oh, I just realized you can't even see what he's doing.
60 mils. I'm just measuring because it is a rubber gasket, so it could have moved in directions. I'm just getting measurements all around just to confirm. So if we do 60 mils, we're good.
Or
Where is my pencil? Ooh, this floor is very slippery with all this wood in it.
Artemis says, "Hi guys. Hello, how are you?
Artemis, I remember Artemis. Hey,
Nice to see you again.
how's it going? Welcome
Thanks
back.
for joining."
Okay, so step number 1, let's find the center. And we'll do that by doing that. We'll just color in the entire center, that's fine.
Yeah, there's
Don't tell anyone I didn't aim properly there because that's embarrassing. But I'm under pressure
no.
here,
Sorry, I
so
kind of
sorry about the light, everyone.
Uncle Ant flashed you over there.
Did I flash you?
Yeah.
Well, this was only that kind of flashing and not the other kind because it could have been way worse.
I get where you're coming from.
So we need 60 mils. Okay?
Why is it purple? Oh, you're using the purple.
I'm using the purple one.
Okay.
Isn't it Pride Month or something?
Probably somewhere.
Okay, so I didn't think this through, but I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to go slightly more, little less, tiny bit less, just to
Slightly more, little less.
slightly more, little less, so we don't have too much taken away.
You make me laugh.
There we go. Okay, so that is our baseline.
Okay. So the
Then-
camera cannot see. Can we move this kind of like?
Does it not
Such.
see the
Is that
circle?
okay?
It doesn't, eh?
Yeah, I've just moved it now. It's a little bit better. This is gonna look quite cool on camera spinning.
I reckon because it's the whole danger effect as well. So look, to be fair, it is quite dangerous, and we don't even have tailstock support. So we're relying on. This is probably 2 kilograms or 3 kilograms of wood. We're relying on it holding on with like 8 screws. Hopefully it doesn't fly off and break something.
Autumnus says, this is the first time I've joined your channel. I was looking at your username. I think I know who you're thinking of though. His name was Austin something and his profile picture
Oh,
was
okay.
of the car.
Okay, that's fine. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Well, thanks for joining in any case.
Optimus, I'm sorry if we mistaked you for someone, but
Whoops.
we're happy you're here. That's fantastic.
Colleen says, love the cracks in the side. Or on the side.
Okay,
Seriously?
so this tool has perished.
Whoops.
Okay, sorry, a bit of a reset very quickly. Sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. That has definitely perished. So, well, this one is slightly less perished. So we're gonna go with that.
Technical difficulties.
Let's go with the less perished. Yeah. Julian, you think you had technical difficulties? Tomorrow night you're going to see all about our technical difficulties, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for those who are watching and wondering what is going on, we have a project we're doing for Julian and Colleen. Let's not forget Colleen. And they're going to join us for the rest of it tomorrow evening. However, I'm still not sure we're going to finish all of it tomorrow, but we will try our best. We'll get as far as we can. But by the end of this evening, you should kind of see the vision. So let's go.
We should.
What else can I say? Let's go.
We should get a. Oh, sorry. Carry on talking.
Let's do a thing. That's what I was going to say. Let's do a thing.
Sorry, I'm like moving the camera like crazy.
Lots of camera movement this evening. That's cool.
I think I want to get Hey, what's that? A gimbal for recording the lives. It'll make their experience a bit easier and
make life
easier for me.
Yeah.
Because this
Well,
does
we-
not work.
We're always up for suggestions, everyone. So let us know. Julian's having a big fat giggle. Okay.
Probably because of our technical difficulties, maybe.
I think more about what Optimus Prime said. What's his name? Autonomous.
Autonomous says, how many hours or minutes will you stay live?
Generally about 1.5 hours.
But now,
So
as of
How
now,
much left? Yeah.
I think about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, about 45.
Okay, here we go with our first cuts. With a fairly blunt tool, I'm so sorry.
Can I pretend?
I will explain the story to you, Julian, tomorrow. To gain these tips is a whole different story.
Thank you guys for 8 likes. You guys are awesome. I see you and appreciate you. We need to get you a hat for when you have this on.
Yeah. That I
Oh.
do agree on.
Lulu, I do recognize though.
Lulu.
Hello. Let's say hi.
Hi there, Lulu. Thanks for being here.
Autonomous says, okay, I have a surprise for you. I'll tell you at the end of the live.
Oh.
Courtesy has joined our live before.
I think I really do, hey.
I don't recognize.
I generally pay attention, but if he says not, then I'm going to go with him. But we do see a lot of people, so
Can you help me with that? Jean.
Gene.
Okay, Jean
Let's just say Gene.
says hi.
Holy moly. Gene. Hi, Gene.
Hello. We're not even gonna try and bulldoze your name. I'm
So
sorry.
we're focused right now. So thank you so much for joining our live. That's amazing.
Lulu says thanks. Oh, hello, chicken.
Chicken.
Hello, chicken. Says, hello, could you make a huge chicken leg? Oh, you can do that on the lathe. Like a drumstick.
I reckon I can make a drumstick.
I'm gonna actually force him to now.
Okay. Chicken, would you be impressed if I made a drumstick?
Autonomous says, you guys will like my surprise.
Oh,
curious now.
I must say, I like surprises, and I've got good patience in waiting. So, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Colleen says I'm dyslexic, sorry, hey.
I'm pescatarian. How about a fish?
It's gonna be a pretty round fish, but I mean we could make that work.
We can try a fish. Well, we don't necessarily have to use the lathe. We have other machines.
I was about to say you could do your dremeling.
the bandsaw can make
And
a
the
fish.
dremeling.
And dremeling, the scales and
Yes.
everything. Colleen, I reckon we can do it. I reckon we can do it.
You guys are full of ideas. Love it.
And that's what we need. We need ideas, everyone.
Chicken says as big as a baseball bat. A chicken leg as big as a baseball bat. Yo.
Well, sure. You can see how my brain works. I can vision it here. The trouble is, I'm not quite sure where I'll get such a big piece of wood. Maybe not quite as big as a baseball bat, but I will do it as big as I can.
Oh.
Probably half the length of a baseball bat, but obviously very chunky. So
Yo, it's gonna be.
I reckon that could be cool.
You may have started something here.
That'll have to go on the wall of fame.
Michael says, yeah, drumstick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There we
Lulu says, I'm not a native English speaker. Sorry if I don't if you don't understand me sometimes. No problem, Lulu.
No problem, Lulu. No problem at all. We speak English and we sometimes don't speak English properly, so
Yeah.
don't even worry about it.
What was the word you said just now? Also, the other day, you said patadusha
Yeah.
instead of surprise.
Yeah. I made a mistake.
Autonomous
Autonomous.
says, I am a student who really likes Dubai and the language spoken there. Ooh.
Oh, okay, cool. Are you in Dubai currently? It doesn't
Dude.
sound like he is.
Probably not. Lulu says, what is the project tonight? The project for tonight.
So, Lulu, we are busy making a. My lathe keeps doing that. It keeps switching itself on automatically. We are busy making a robot man sculpture with a plasma ball for a head, if that makes sense. But if you stick around a little bit, you will see, hopefully.
Like a robot thing.
It's like a robot sculpture-y thingy majiggy doo
Oh. There's T, it's been a while. How are you?
There's T. Wow, okay, that has been a while.
Good afternoon. However, it's good evening here by us.
Well, nice to see you guys again. Yes, nice to see you again. Yes,
Yeah.
it's evening for us, so good afternoon and good evening. And good morning to whoever else is around.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone.
Colleen, you are correct. This is going to be stunning. I'm just looking at the wood and admiring it as I'm looking. I'm like, wow. Every time I look, there's like a different piece of grain that really stands out.
Thankfully, you guys are coming tomorrow because he's growing an attachment.
Yeah. Don't let me get too attached. You're not taking it home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Lily says nice, thanks. Colleen says, going to be stunning.
I saw that. That's why I replied.
Oh, my bad.
Uh,
Autonomous says, this is a hint for my surprise, and I always use that language. I joined your live exactly 1 year ago today.
oh wow! I told you did join our live. I knew it. I
Wait,
knew it
actually-
today.
We've not been going live for 1 year though.
I think we have. I actually think
We only started in September. Are you sure it wasn't one of our normal videos?
I remember.
I
his
know
name.
we only started in September. We definitely weren't this early.
And when I joined, you both were at a shop or somewhere, and you were shifting things like stuff. I
Are
don't
you sure it
know.
was us? Colleen says, lol, we know where you live.
You're still gonna jump the gate.
Yeah.
intrigued about autonomous.
Yeah, I'm also. I'm trying to think now.
So it must have been months for me. Okay. So maybe not a full year.
Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of weird. Are you sure it was September we started?
Definitely.
Is it?
If anything, it was August. If like earlier. Because that. Remember, that's when we learnt about the 10x rule, and we were like, let's go.
I remember.
Autonomous says you both knew me very, very well.
I think it might be someone posing as someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Okay, so this is the scary part now. This
Reveal your secret now.
This is the dangerous part, everyone. I do need to concentrate. But this is extremely hard wood, so I've got to be very careful. And there's knots and cracks in it, so I've got to pace myself. Yeah. So let's do a quick test and just see. Stop.
Chicken by saying so, that's gonna make him want to make it even more. Chicken says, I think maybe the chicken leg could be very hard to make. It's okay if you can't make it. You up for the challenge?
I will make the chicken
If
leg.
anything.
Don't you worry about me. We need to fix that switch. The machine keeps switching itself on and it can be quite dangerous. Okay, so we're getting to the point of it almost fitting.
Mavlon says hello from. Oh
Mavlon!
yeah, hello again.
Welcome back, Mavlon. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
That's yeah. I remember that place and I never remember how to pronounce it.
Kyrgyzstan something.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Auto says, you can call me Auto if Automus is too hard to say.
Auto.
There we go. I'm gonna call you Auto. Thank you so much.
Autonomous is not that hard though. Come on. Once you got it, you got it.
Autonomous. I don't know why. Colleen says, most of us don't know the effort that goes into woodwork.
Oh, definitely.
Impressive effort. And also how dangerous it can be.
Thanks, Colleen.
Thank you.
So one day when you're sitting looking at this in your bar or living room or wherever it's going, you can remember that someone put their life on their line for this.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit terrifying, and if you're not used to it, it's actually more terrifying. So,
But you just gotta know how to use the machine.
Yeah, at least I'm a bit used to it, so it's all good. But each piece is very different because you don't know the knots and cracks and whatnot. So you carry on. Look, this is terrifying.
Also,
Yeah, okay.
Auto says, hee hee, you know. You know me very well, and you know a lot of things about me.
I think I know who it is.
I think I also know who it is.
Okay. We're just not going to
Does your
say
name
anything.
start with an M and
Yeah.
end with an ER, like the whole name?
We are so close now, peoples.
Chicken says it would be one of the weirdest things that I've been made.
What?
I have been made. I have
Mhm.
made the things that have weird things that have been made. Lol.
I definitely would. A big fat wooden chicken leg. I reckon that would be something.
My vision's going blurry again. I need to stop the reading for a bit.
Read
I'm
on
gonna
there.
have a glass of
Read on there. Can I get a glass of water, please? Thirsty business, this, guys. Okay, so what I do need to do, you guys maybe not see this on camera, but there's these weird little rubbery out bits. I think it's so it doesn't turn, but I don't want to have that in here because wood expands, and I don't want the wood. If it moves with the weather, it can tighten and crack the glass. Even though it's with a piece of rubber, it gets very tight. So we're going to have a slightly looser fit rather than a tight fit. This is from my experience. I know wood moves all the time because it is pretty much a living organism. The grain of the wood attracts and releases moisture all the time. So this diameter that we do right now will change over time. Doesn't matter what you say or what you do. Once it's coated with the Jacksolium, it will be minimal, but it will still move. So I do need to take that into account.
Oh, hello,
So-
Miss Francis. Sorry.
So Julian, when you wanted your whole robot man, you had no idea that there were so many parts involved to this. But I'm glad that you're now seeing. So now you can understand why these things cost so much. But that's great. I'm very glad. I see there's a bit of a knot inside there. So that's the big crack. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's why it's jumping like it is.
You're doing well though. It's
I
not
need to
stopping.
grind these off, and I'm trying to think.
Miss Francis is here.
Miss Francis,
Hello.
hey,
How are you?
welcome. That is amazing. I'm so glad when Miss Francis is here. 'Cause
Oh.
she's even on the wall.
Yeah, she's on the Hall
Miss
of
Francis
Fame.
is on the Wall of Fame.
It was supposed to be Wall of Fame, but I just made it Hall of Fame
Yeah,
for
accidentally.
no absolute
whoops.
reason.
Whoopsie. It's all good.
Auto says, okay, guess what my name is. Who do you think I am? Mark Frontier.
I reckon it's Mark Frontier.
I also reckon.
He's used that name before and he's forgotten. Mark, be nice this time, buddy. Okay. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, and way faster. Auto says no. Oh my gosh, Alyssa just joined.
Huh?
Hello, Alyssa. I was not expecting you to join.
Alyssa from where?
From old school.
You're Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Oh wow, look at that, look at that. Alyssa, thank you for joining. I know Alyssa.
Yes, you do.
I do.
It was on my 18th.
Yes, I do. Okay, so we cannot put the plasma ball in yet because it is still a slightly tight fit. So I'm going to leave a little bit for sanding, and it needs to go a lot deeper. So for now, I'm just going to go a bit more deeper
A bit deeper.
for a lack of better English language speaking words.
Yes. Alyssa says always supporting.
Thanks,
I
Alyssa.
appreciate it. Thank you.
You're a star. You're a star. Is Glenn still around?
Probably, I don't know. You know, hasn't messaged in a while as well. It's Fanny Westwood.
Fanny, Fanny, we know you're there. She always watches. She just keeps quiet and just does her thing.
Auto says, but I know him. Are you next?
Come up the side a little bit. Wow, wait. I'm so glad Alyssa's joined. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so now.
So, Colleen says, we aren't hitting like, we're hitting love. Appreciate it.
There we go.
Because Miss Francis says, please hit the like button. It's free.
It's free, peoples.
And we are 12 likes.
Oh, that's amazing.
I see you all, and I appreciate you all. Thank
Really,
you.
really cool. Yo, you sound American. Yo.
Y'all.
Yo.
Also said they'll be back in a moment.
Okay, so I'm not even halfway through yet.
Alyssa says, question, what is Uncle Ant's making? Good question. Great question.
Well, you can answer that. Can I watch you explain that?
Alyssa, you know me.
Just don't drop the bloody thing.
So this thing over here, this thing, boom, you touch with your hands, it goes and connects electric waves.
It's a plasma ball.
We're putting that inside of this hole. It's gonna have like arms that come out, and like it's like a robot.
It's like a
Just
robot.
the top part.
It's like a robot man holding his head and he's thinking about all the things in life and his brain is going zzzz. You'll see.
I wasn't even ready in camera.
Stick around for that.
Whoops, sorry.
Sorry, ne?
Michael says, "Yo, rock.
Thanks, bro.
Why not Boulder?"
Yeah, why not Boulder? That's true. We can Boulder stuff. And now it's getting to the dangerous point. The point I do not enjoy the most.
Alyssa says, "Oh, okay, that'll be very cool." I think so. We're actually making it for a friend. So, yeah.
It's actually the second one we're making, Alyssa. We must actually post pictures of the other one.
Yeah.
And we can compare.
We'll definitely take photos of this one as well, though, because
Julian, is Shelton watching? I haven't seen him comment. You may as well just message him and say, listen, bro, people are talking about you on the internet.
well, Colleen says, "Oh, she's just saying hello." Lulu is just sending a whole bunch of thumbs up emojis. Chicken says, "Bye, I have to go."
Thanks, Lulu.
Thanks for joining, dude.
Chicken, awesome to have you. As always, thank you so much. We will get on the chicken leg as soon as we can.
Exactly.
Just remind us though, but we will do it.
Michael says, "Looks dangerous."
It is very dangerous, Mike. And here I'm busy looking at the camera and doing it while I'm doing the thing.
See, but the difference is you know what you're doing.
Do I?
Yeah, guys, he really knows what he's doing.
Yeah, check the TV. that was me knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Well, this is getting a bit hairy now.
Julian says, "I'll get you now."
Yeah.
Julian
Oh,
says
yeah,
they're making it for King Julian. Yes.
Okay, King Julian.
I love that idea.
That's very cool. King Julian, I think next time you must come and help me do this part, bro. And then we talk about being kings. Because I'm just holding on for dear life at this point. Okay, so I'm at 50%. So I'm halfway. Okay, so I think it's a safe time to now flip it over and hopefully make it a bit more exciting for all of us. Can I just prove that this thing fits? So hold on 1 second. This is going to be quite a nice moment. So pay attention, because it's not an extremely tight fit. However, the rubber is a tight fit on the bolt, so we may have to do a bit more. But this is a bit of a defining moment.
Oh my gosh, moment of truth,
Bit of
guys.
a defining moment.
Alyssa though says it's always worth it if it's what a person loves.
Exactly. Karen, get me the hammer.
Yeah.
Check Julian like, no.
No.
Okay, so it is still tight. You see.
I love how I was trying to look for something that you would have liked.
Woo! And I do not want to explode this bulb. So I took it apart this morning actually. Let me put that on there. I took this apart like a guy disarming a bomb because this is very thin glass and I did not want to explode it from its real base. It was like glued in there. I had to pry it apart. So Julian, you owe me a drink for that already.
Colleen.
Just saying. Oh, we're so close.
Colleen says King Julian equals Madagascar.
Yeah, there we go. That's where it's
Madagascar.
from.
Yeah.
Okay, so tiny bit, as you can see, it is so close, but I think you get the vision of what we're trying to do. Imagine two metal arms coming with a hand holding the head.
Period.
Okay, so I need to turn that slightly more so that goes in. We need to find a very safe place. I know exactly where. Boom, like that.
I'm really gonna expose myself, but I really want to show you, Alyssa. If you're still watching, look.
Don't
at
expose yourself. on
look
the
at my
camera,
nails.
bro.
Look at my nails. Oh, you can't even see it.
Okay, so there, that's in screen.
Okay, there. Okay, never mind.
Is it in screen? I think it is.
Yes, it is. It's kind of there.
Okay, so you
And
just
then
must not make anything bump it. So let's be a bit more safe.
Hi Back says, "How's it going?" Hello, welcome back.
Hi back. Hi back to be back. That's amazing. Loving it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Cal, to make sure that nothing shoots off and explodes this thing, because I reckon this is a little bit sensitive, so we're going to be a bit careful, because Julian will be very, very angry with me if I broke this.
Colleen says, "No hammer time." Wait, can I quickly catch up to the comments?
Yes.
So Colleen says, "Such pearly nails. Purty nails.
Pearly.
Thank you. Appreciate it." Chicken says, "It's okay. Don't make the chicken leg. Better make something useful." Lol. It's in his list now. I hope you know that. Hey.
Well, chicken, what's more useful than something that's different and interesting?
Exactly.
I think that's cool. That's
It's
what we're.
called art.
That's what we're about. So thank you for the hint, chicken.
Um,
We'll do our best.
And yeah, we definitely will. Cause remember, Bambi recommended we make a pencil, and
Yeah,
what did we do?
and we
made a
made-
whole.
We
giant...
made a very big pencil. So yes,
Julian says, "I'll buy you a bottle of tequila."
only the best tequila, eh? Don't cheat.
Oh, they look so cool. Thanks,
Nice
Alyssa.
nails. Nelson,
Love the nails. Thank you.
how's it, Nelson? Welcome to our funny channel. Thank you for being here.
Hello, Nelson.
Awesome. Okay, so now the pressure is on, because if I take too much and it's too loose, then Julian's going to be angry with me. Actually, I'm not scared of Julian, I'm scared of Colleen. Colleen, don't be angry with me. That's all I'm doing. Let's see if the lathe stops. Hopefully it fits now. Okay, so we want a sort of a loosish. Oh. Okay, so what we need to also check is the bottom might be hitting. So no pressure on myself then.
Colleen, Julian says, "I'm making the tequila as we speak."
Making the tequila.
And then
Oh, wow.
Colleen says, "Oh my word."
Oh no. I don't know if that's the greatest idea, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try. Okay, I
You
just want
willing?
to see if the hole's big enough or if it's bottoming out. Because
How-
I still need to hollow the
Let's see.
bottom for the mechanism.
Full on interrupted you there.
You did, but it's fine.
Highback says, "That's terrifying."
Yeah.
It can be.
It is rather terrifying. I'm gonna take a teeny weeny little bit off.
How do
Teeny
you
weeny.
make tequila? Isn't
take-
it
You take
that
cacti,
cacti?
and then you put petrol in them and you set it alight.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea. That's how I would do it, but I'm
I was
Lebanese.
joking about the O. I didn't believe him though. Just clarifying. So that hole's gonna go all the way through.
Yeah. So like all the others we've done, because of the nature of how these things work, we need a way to get the electronics inside. So we don't want to ruin the front or the back or the sides. So we do it from the bottom, and this will slip in from the top, and then the electronics will just slip in from the bottom, and we'll make a cover. So that's kind of my best way of figuring this out.
Highback says,
And if you ever wanted a
sorry.
good fit, sorry, Carl.
no, you're good.
Look at that! Come on, guys, come on.
I love the lighting. It's
Julian-
like, no, you can't see what it is.
Julian, you have to be happy what just happened here.
With what happened.
With what just happened and
You
I'm very happy with this.
exactly.
Look at that. That is like a press tight fit. Ah,
Well done.
high five. Cool. Okay, step 1 complete.
Highback says, feel better since you're working on the inside, though you were going to turn the side for second.
We're not turning the sides because this is going to be a robot man. So we're going to bevel the edges afterwards.
Are you using a router?
No, we'll probably use the table saw and then just do sanding.
Okay, are you doing that tonight? Sorry.
No, probably not. Probably
Okay.
not. I'm going to do that with Julian because he's going to do it.
Okay.
Let's scare the crap out of him.
All right.
Okay, so now we get the chance to flip it around and we put the chuck in this side
Oh yeah.
and hollow out the bottom.
Ooh.
This is the most challenging and exciting part. So you think that was fun and scary? Watch this.
Colleen says,
Yes.
it's stunning, but gloves and gloves.
No, there's a do your research and
There's a lot
there's
of.
pros and cons to wearing gloves. So there's been a lot of guys who wear gloves and the gloves get caught and actually catch them up. So my
Funny
choice-
enough, it's safer to not wear gloves.
apparently, from my research, what we've done, it's safer to not wear gloves because there's less of a catching situation. So we just have to be careful. That's the bottom line. But thank you for your concern. I'm glad that you value my fingers like that. That's a caring friend.
And look at you adulting. You're actually wearing long sleeves
I
because
know.
it's cold.
Got long sleeves because it's cold. And at least I'm protecting my eyes because I like my eyes. Okay, so this is called a faceplate that we are now removing.
Colleen,
We are
oh,
trying
sorry.
to remove. Oh,
Colleen says sorry. It's my GRC and health and safety issues in my brain.
I get it. 100%, and I do appreciate where that came from. So, but trust me, I have done my due diligence. If I said that correctly.
Colleen says don't lose your fingers, Jules.
Oh no, that would be terrible.
That's yeah, no, that's not a
Otherwise, how are you going to pick
great
your
idea.
nose? Hey, without fingers, you can't pick your nose, guys. Come on, face the facts. Okay, so now it's fun times. Now it's
13
also
likes. You guys are awesome.
a little bit of a scary time now because we actually relying purely on friction to hold this on. I will show you in a moment. This is probably the part I'm the most scared of right now is doing this. So let's hope and pray that all goes well. Yeah,
You can see it's not your first rodeo.
not my first rodeo.
Got it on. first
However,
try.
I've been bitten once or twice. Not gonna lie. Where is my thing? There it is. Okay, so you see, we have Ann Hole and we have Ann Chuck.
I was about to
I know
say.
I'm not speaking good English, but it's for a reason.
Your English makes my English worse, and my English makes your English worse.
Because I'm speaking funny to act funny because this is a serious situation and I'm terrified. But I'm not scared at all.
Guess how long we've been live for?
1 hour.
1 hour and 15 minutes.
1 hour and 15 minutes. Julian, you were talking about a bottle of tequila. I think it's more like a few more than one bottle. What are you talking about?
At this point.
Don't be crazy, man.
Miss Francis says safety first, always.
Always safety first. So here we go with being safe. I just got to make sure Ooh.
Be careful.
Okay, so I'm hearing a little bit of cracks.
Continues to tighten it more.
Well, it needs to be tight, otherwise it's going to shoot off. Just step aside. Okay,
Sorry,
so it's kind of okay.
kind of scary.
Kind of, yeah, kind of. I need to fix the switch. It keeps switching on by itself, which is kind of concerning.
Magianto says hi.
Magianto,
Hello, Magianto.
we will say hi to you.
How you?
How you doing?
Colleen, how you doing?
How you doing?
Colleen says sorry. Comments don't align with speech. Align with the speech.
Ah, that's okay. I think I've got a different game plan because I'm a bit scared now, so I'm going to change what I'm doing. Where is my chuck key? That would be fantastic if I could find that. Ah. Hello, where's my chuck key, bro?
Wow.
What did you do with it? Look at him, you know.
Your Chucky,
Chucky.
isn't it this?
No, for this chuck.
Oh, I was like, what do you
Different
mean?
chuck, a different chucky. Oh, that's gonna be very. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Go, you got the eventually.
Tragedy averted. I found it. I've got a plan. I've got a good plan. I reckon it's actually a really good plan. I'm going to use a Forstner bit to do the main digging in. It's probably going to destroy this bit, but it's only like $700. It's not.
Miss Francis
I'll just get another one.
says it's a little scary.
It's a lot scary, if I'm honest. But it's still cool. I love my job. I love my job.
Love your job.
Julian, where's Shelton? Shelton, where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you? Okay, so by my determination, if we get to kind of halfway through this hole, we should be through.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that.
Yeah. We probably could have started with this on the other side. Just saying.
Yeah. Guys, you might hear a bit of squealing.
Yeah, this sometimes gets a bit squealy.
Just
Good
to
plan,
put a
Nance.
heads up.
Thanks, Miss Francis. I appreciate it. Sometimes I have good ideas. Sometimes I'm not the cleverest.
You're human.
I honestly didn't think of this initially, and I'm not even sure of the size, but I reckon it would have worked to a point. Anyway, never mind. We are going forward with this. Does it look okay on camera? 'Cause I see the light is now shining on my
Can
Chest.
your chest.
Look at that. We will need a new bit after this, but I do reckon it's worth it because if it shoots off, we could do a lot more damage. How cool is that? Whoa. Ah. See, I
It's
have
so
to,
scary to walk past the
Yeah, yeah.
lathe when it's spinning.
I have to hold it from turning out, as you can see. That's not me being dramatic, it really does grab and turn. Ah. Phew. Oh, thanks.
Sure, pleasure.
Great idea.
See, I got your back.
Seeing that I'm wearing this thing. Yeah. Okay, this wood is extremely hard. Wow. So this will be around forever.
Miss Francis is very cool and much safer. Most definitely.
Definitely. Thanks, Miss Francis.
And faster.
I should have been on the ball here. Anyway, we are only human.
We live and we learn.
We do the thing.
I knew it was Nick. Walla Harvey.
Hello, hubby.
Hello, Nick.
Well, I knew it was someone we knew. So it was either next or
Mark Frontier.
Mark Frontier.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to say something about uncle, then I would have moved.
Yeah, true.
That's all she wrote.
Oh yeah, you went through. I was like,
No, I didn't go through. I reached the
oh,
limits,
the
of
limits.
the limits of the tailstock. So now we need to just reassess and see what is what,
What's the damage?
what is what. Oh no, we still got meat to go. So that's fine. My calculation said halfway through this hole, so
Well,
we are very close.
Huh.
That's quite hot now.
so now you're gonna move this closer.
Yeah.
Like into the
I
hole.
just don't want it to overheat because that's what ultimately destroys these things.
You gotta tap the
I will
screen.
tap the screen. Thank you for the moment of gratitude. We love that. Okay. Let's go further. So now I've retracted the tailstock and I'm going to lock it in position again. And then we can go all the way through, hopefully. Hopefully. And I think we're through. We're through.
Next says sorry for my little prank.
Next.
You're saying, yeah, carry on?
It's all good, buddy. It's all good. We had a bit of an idea. You see, we're not so silly.
Exactly.
We know some stuff, but that's cool.
Bye, Next. Thanks for joining.
Oh,
saying
so
goodbye.
he's saying cheers. Bye bye. Thank you.
Night.
Okay. Thanks, bro.
Miss Francis says, yay!
Yay, we got through.
We did! Let me
No
show
one-
you guys.
No one got injured. Nobody died. Boom.
Hey, you mustn't say that.
Oh, nobody got injured. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Stunning. I don't even know if you guys got it. Let me know if I must go back.
Okay, so
It's just hard to get in there because there's so much
for
on the table.
a bit of context, I want to just give you an idea as to what's
Oh.
happening here.
That's gonna be so cool.
So,
I'm even getting jealous now.
yeah, I'm a bit jealous, and we even have one of these. So, here's the mechanics of the thing. I'm not sure. I'll have to look on the screen.
Thank you guys for 14 likes. You're awesome.
Thank you, everyone. That's fantastic. So inside there, you will see there is a board. Can you see it on the screen? Tom?
You kind of can. It's just a bit dark in there. Can
So-
you see over there?
So I need to dismantle the rest of this, and I need to make the hole in the bottom big enough for that board to slip inside. So I actually probably should have removed this first.
Julian says, and the light didn't bust.
And the light didn't blast, bro.
Brr.
Well, preferably the light in my face. Just saying. Just saying. Not that you're there, but it's fine. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I just need to find a screwdriver that actually works with this.
I gotta keep you guys entertained then.
Give me a moment.
We'll be back in just a moment. This is my excuse to touch and feel the.
Do something interesting,
What?
no?
What do I do?
Well, like,
There we go. You can unscrew it.
well, I
on-
was finding the right screwdriver for it.
Miss Francis says, bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And these are gonna be screws that we're gonna find in 4 months and be like, where is that?
Yeah,
from?"
where is that screw from? Like, that's an important screw. We need that screw. We
Yeah.
gotta keep that
We
screw.
gotta keep it, and then 5 years later we
Throw it in the bin. In the metal. Oh, you really did. Okay. Julian. Sorry, buddy. Alex, throwing your screws away. I'm
If
so
you
sorry.
want to keep them, you can keep them.
Throws it in the bin again. Good.
No, why must I take them out?
Well, good luck finding them, but yeah, sure. No, we don't need them. We don't need them. Julian, don't panic.
Also, they're not pretty screws in any case.
Yeah, no, they're just random. They're actually quite common. They're common screws, so no one cares about them. Sure, okay. I've had my work cut out for me today, I must say. Julian, well done, buddy.
Are you gonna do the whole bottom now and get that done?
I'd like to at least get the opening done where it's where this fits in. So now this will be the moment of truth where we can see So this will be thrown away. And this board,
You're disrespecting the thing.
I'm sorry. This board is the most important piece. The rest, no one cares about. All the plastic stuff,
And this piece. Can't
nobody
forget
cares.
about
Yeah,
it.
the ball actually is the most
Yeah,
important.
exactly.
But here we go. Another
Oh,
second-hand
thank you.
second-hand useless screw that we don't need. Julian, I know you paid like $800 for this thing, and here I am just like ripping it apart and throwing the pieces around. No one cares about those pieces. These are the pieces we need.
Those are just the covers.
So anyway, so this is the switch I was talking about. I will do my best to try.
Oh.
We can try. We can always try. I'm never scared of trying, but this entire piece has to go into the center of the ball, and this is where the static electricity is created. There's a little coil over here. So, how cool is that? That's it. Eh? That's the entire thing. The ball and this.
Sorry, I want to get to their comments quickly.
Okay, go for it.
So Octo's joined. Hello,
Octo.
how are you?
Hey, buddy.
Been watching from the beginning, but
Thanks.
got to go now. All the best. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Doctor. Really appreciate you, buddy.
So,
Amazing.
sorry. Colleen says Jules was hiding behind his eyes. Lol. No busted lights. Then Colleen says, "Go Mexican, dude."
There we go. We-
Julian says, "I'm nervous."
Julian, how do you think I'm feeling, buddy? This is like
Pressure's
on
on
me
you.
for you. I'm like, sheesh.
'Cause now-
We can destroy friendships over things like this.
And then you are throwing away the covers.
Yeah,
and
I'm just
screws.
throwing the crap away. Who cares? No one cares about that stuff. We're here for the important stuff. Okay, so I need to kind of work out
No, you don't.
because
No, I'm joking.
this is the center of the whole piece. It is a piece of wire, so we can manipulate a little bit, a wee bit here and there. However, you
Yeah.
can see it's not centered.
No mistake.
Number one.
The last one you did. You
Yeah,
kinda
it came
went
in
that
like
way
that,
and
yeah, yeah.
way.
So depending on, let me just get the hole at least to this rough size. Then we can work out how we're going to do it, because we also need to plug the power supply in. See, this is different to all the other ones we've had. The other ones had a 220 volt.
It actually
System.
does look different.
This way, the board is so much smaller because it doesn't have a power supply. That has a separate power
Ah.
supply. So it is different, but we will adapt. And this is going to be awesome.
So in other words, you're gonna have to add your own power supply.
No, he's got a plug-in power supply. I'm saying that the
That-
board is in the power supply like a phone charger,
Yeah. Okay.
rather than in a bigger board.
I understand.
So it's a tiny little board. However, now we need to get it to kind of make the right size, and center wise, well, it'll be quite big, eh?
Yeah.
It's actually going to be really big. So, Julian, don't be scared, bro. It's not my first rodeo. I do dumb things, but it's not my first rodeo.
You're kind of in the home stretch, you know. You actually got a lot more done tonight than I thought you would have.
Okay, so we can go well within my lines.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. Something went.
No. This thing wasn't in the center. You just moved the whole board to
No, I know, but I'm trying to accommodate for worst case
worst class scenario.
Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario.
I understand.
So let's get to the first line first, and then we'll go from there. I'm not comfortable with this here anymore. Can we please put this in the box?
Got you.
Straight in the box on the polystyrene. There we go. You see, Julian, we got you covered, my friend.
There you go.
Because we don't like stories. Oh, safety first.
There we
Holy
go,
moly.
Ayrton.
Holy moly.
Hello, Ayrton.
Ayrton.
We were speaking about you a little bit
Whoa,
earlier.
bro. That's been a while.
It has. How have you been?
Blast from the past. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for joining. We are busy making a plasma ball robot man. If you need me to elaborate on that, I can. But please don't make me.
Also, if you are curious,
Julian says brilliant. There we go.
if you guys are curious, feel free to potentially subscribe, follow us on Instagram, whatever
Yeah.
you want. It's all completely free.
Give us a follow, give us a like, and we will answer all of your questions the best we can.
Yeah. Well, like main goal here is to
And
grow like an awesome community.
yes, under the circumstances, we'll do the best we can. Okay,
That's all
so
you can do.
what we can do. Oops, it moved.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that's where things become real, and you need to be careful. So what's happened now, from the vibration, it's moved on the chuck, so now it's come loose, and I need to reset it. It's not the ideal situation, but we can get there. We can get there. Yeesh! Can't go tighter than that, can I?
No, I think
Let's try that again. Much slower this time. Ayrton, I'm so glad you're here, buddy. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to use the big boy tools. Yeah,
Yo,
that didn't go well at all.
just like.
That just,
Yo,
shot,
they gave me a.
that just shot right off.
That's how
The
you
tool
know.
is so long that I bumped into it.
You can never know what's gonna go
You
on.
never know what's going to happen. This thing is in the way. I need to get that off. That is our issue at the moment.
Hey, at least it didn't break.
It did make a bit of a scuff though. Flip. And I got my finger caught.
But you can sand that.
Yeah, I
Literally
can, I
all
can,
it did was create like a
Yeah.
tiny line.
it just shot off.
Sure.
So that's what happens when you don't pay attention, everybody.
Mm.
Is this line from the... Oh, that's from the whole chuck sliding on it.
Yeah.
Check my
Well,
finger.
you'll sand it off. Is that a bruise?
Yeah, it got pinched. I did get pinched. It's quite nasty. But
Yeah,
it's
that
okay.
is a bit nasty.
It's okay.
Do you need a ambulance?
Like I said, this is the part I'm so nervous of. And then I go and bump it. This thing is in the way, so I need to take it off because the tool I'm trying to use is too big.
I understand.
So that is where this issue is coming in.
Lulu says, yes, woodworking is dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
It is indeed. You have to keep
So
concentrated.
you got to keep on the ball and don't give up. It's like riding a bicycle. When you fall off, you get straight back on.
And Julian says battle wounds.
Battle wounds.
Exactly.
You will see my battle wounds tomorrow.
Yeah, that's crazy for the fact that it's just
Yeah.
happened.
Well, it wasn't my face, so that's
Yeah.
probably
The reason
a
why
good
I'm
thing.
not freaky out is because we've gone through way worse. It's
Yeah.
not broken,
No,
it just
that's
created
nothing,
like a
that's
little.
I do hear the wood cracking slightly, so I'm going to have to go way slower than I have been.
Do you not think you should make the lathe slower? Or would that be
It's
more-
on a slower speed.
Oh, okay.
It's on its slowest speed, so and my tool rest is as low as it can go.
How low can you go?
I want to see if I can just remove that. Let me just first test. I made that mistake. That was my own fault. I just want to see now if it's still there. If I do it like this, yeah, no, it's actually okay. I'll make it work.
It actually gives you still. It's hitting there.
Never mind. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's okay. We're okay. See, the normal test you're supposed to do.
Well, I mean, your fingers just got hurt. Why
I'm
didn't you
I'm
chill
just
and
a little bit in a
breathe?
bit of a panic at the moment.
Breathe
So,
for 5 minutes. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
worst time to do woodworking.
no, but I need to just regroup. We're
Yeah.
okay. We're okay. We're okay. There we go. So when you watch a wood turner and he does that, it's exactly that reason why he does that, to make sure nothing's catching.
I think it's a bit off center, hey?
It is way off center,
Yeah,
but I
think
don't
so.
think there's much I can do. Because looking at it here, it is flush. At this point, all we need to do is hollow it out. It doesn't have to be centered here.
Yeah, it won't make a difference.
It won't make a difference.
Yeah.
But from a wood turning perspective, we've got to be very careful. So I've got to be a little bit more gentle and slow.
Lulu says, which tools do you use?
Well, I'm currently using carbide tip tools, which are much more forgiving. It's a bit terrifying now, I'm not gonna lie.
Respect the piece.
Julian, I need danger pay, buddy. See, that vibration is never good because it loosens up the chuck. I can't believe how easily it shot out this one.
Yeah.
I literally just touched it. I actually
But
want
hey,
to-
I mean, the views went up.
I want to watch a replay of that. That was hectic.
Oh, man.
Oh,
It's too late now.
okay.
Yeah. I didn't even think.
What did you say?
Lulu says, oh, okay, I can see it. My teacher a long time ago told us to be careful with it.
100%. There's a reason for it. Now, rather give me more light than the viewers.
Julian says I have short arms.
What was that? Something fell.
Wait. What's that? Stop.
No, something fell on the floor.
Oh. The piece looks weird in the front though.
Now I'm watching the line, it hasn't changed. The problem with this wood is extremely hard, so it's extremely unforgiving. Let me just try something. I just want to see if I can get through it quicker this way. It's a bit quicker.
The funny part is this has to go so further in.
Yeah. I like how everyone's silent now. Lulu. Thanks, Lulu. I'm just going very slowly, very slowly. So thank you everyone for watching. This is cool. I'm just taking my time now. And this is what it's about. We just have some fun. We go slow, we be careful. We look after ourselves. And if you are new here, give us a like and a subscribe. If you if you would like to watch this type of thing, we do a lot of different, very different things. A fair amount of wood turning. I've started doing some wood carving as well. But I'd love to have you on board for all of our crazy, weird journeys that we do. So thank you.
Miss Francis says it's pretty tense right now.
Oh, Miss France. You mean Fanny? Oh,
Miss Francis.
it's pretty tense. I saw
Yeah,
Fanny there.
The
Miss Francis,
Oh, I completely missed that one.
you are
sorry.
correct. It's very tense right now. We're all just biting our teeth and just keeping quiet. So thank you very
Just-
much.
Yeah, no.
Fanny Westwood, looking stunning as always. Thank you, thank you. You are so sweet. Fanny Westwood, you're a star. Miss Francis, just hold thumbs for us, please.
Miss Francis says, please hit the like button. It's free. Appreciate it. And thank you all for liking. I see you and appreciate you all.
Yeah, everyone, listen to Miss Francis. She knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
She's done this before. Woo. You don't want the vibration of death. That's Where's Shelton? I thought Shelton would have been here.
Yeah.
And Glenn also got very quiet.
Ryan is probably working while watching us.
He's probably having a nap on the couch.
Oh yeah, probably.
Watch him prove us wrong right now.
Yeah. Now. So Miss Francis, I mean, Fanny Westwood says, I can't wait to see the finished product. From what I can hear, it sounds pretty awesome.
Ah, thanks so much, Fanny. I also can't wait to see the finished product because I've even got war wounds from this.
Yeah.
Oh, we even have blood coming out, so
Oof.
that's great.
How low must you go?
How long ago? We gotta check that out. So now this is the tricky part. So we don't want to waste time on doing all this type of thing. I know we still got a long ways to go.
How far do you need it to be?
At least 50%.
Yeah, okay.
I will tell you in a moment. Give me one moment.
A momentum. You're kind of close actually.
No, that's from the bottom of the bulb.
Yeah.
Bottom of the bulb is there.
Yeah, it sticks past the thing about that much, doesn't
Yeah,
it? When
but
it's in.
that's the bottom of the bulby area. It's still got that whole down piece. It's
Yeah,
almost
true,
to there.
True.
We need to go.
Bring it to where it's gonna be.
It's got to be about halfway.
Halfway, yeah.
A bit more than halfway, because the bottom of the bulb sticks through.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Whoa. Okay, so
You're nearly there though. You're
we've
getting there, I
about
mean.
5 kilometers to go. That's fine.
Only 5.
No problemo. We can do this.
Julian says, oh, Miss Francis says, what kind of hard wood is that?
This is a piece of red oak.
Oh, Julian's saying me too, Penny Westwood. Sorry, carry on.
Piece of red oak.
Really?
Very beautiful wood. Beautiful.
That's crazy. I would have never guessed red oak.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you not?
It's not red.
It's red oak, trust me.
Yeah, and a bit,
It doesn't look red, but it's orangish.
Yeah.
They should have called it orange oak.
and that like flows off of the tongue better as well.
Orange oak. I don't make the names up, just saying. Woo! Okay. We need to reset the tool post. Ah,
You okay? Or is it hurting now?
it's quite sore now. Cal,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's quite sore now, but it's okay. I will survive. Now the tricky part, can I get the tool rest into the groove? I reckon I can. Yeah, that should be cool. It should be a wee bit safer, hey boy.
Yeah.
Getting it in there, so
Less vibrations on the tool rest.
I reckon I'm gonna get this whole piece, although actually don't even need to get that whole piece out there, Cal.
No.
The board just has to fit.
Fit in, yeah, exactly. And it's got to be snug. The snugger the better.
The snugger the better.
If that makes
The
sense.
word of the day.
Yeah,
The
snugger.
snugger the better.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm so happy that we are still standing and the piece is still in one piece. It's only shot off the lathe once, so that I think is, I'm going to take that as a win. Touch wood. I'm just touching wood that
There
it
we
doesn't happen again. Touch wood. There we go. We got a bit of wood. See what I made. Check it out tonight, guys.
And look at what
Look at
else. And look at these.
I made all of this just for your pleasure.
Fanny Westwood says, "Do you mind moving the camera a bit to the left, Helen? Can't see
Yeah,
inside."
see inside the hole. There we
Sorry.
go.
Yeah, the
Thanks.
lighting just kind of goes a bit crazy when I do that, but
Thanks, Fanny. See, we need our viewers, eh?
yeah. Is that better?
Yeah. This is a bit terrifying, Bruce. I don't know why it's so terrifying this time.
You got this.
I don't remember Shelton's one fighting me like this.
Really?
No.
Maybe the tension wasn't so high. You know what I mean?
We'll just blame Julian. You put too much pressure on me.
That's very
Julian,
Thank you.
why are you
No
stressing
problem.
me out, bro?
I reckon you will be there.
Yeah, I think so. I recon.
35?
1 hour and 35 minutes.
1 hour and 50 minutes.
No way.
I'm joking.
Seriously?
Yeah. Way longer than we thought, to be honest.
That's why I've been getting so thirsty.
Oh, this
Okay,
is
so let me not hit this on there again.
the second glass of water.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Third.
Okay.
Oh, this is so cool. So I reckon we try and see how it fits. And we can actually end the live with the plasma ball on.
Yes.
That would be cool. That
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool. But before I do that, I want to just see that the actual board fits. Ah, the power though. The power ain't. Oh! It's not fitting!
Give me a little bit more on the edges.
Okay, give me 7 minutes, people. 7 minutes is what I'm asking for.
And
Is
then-
that
and
is
then-
that affordable?
Then that's good.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Test. Yes, we're good. 7 minutes. That's all I need. I will get this done. You see, that's why I drew that first line, I think. And also we need the power supply to be able to plug in, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Holy moly.
Fanny
Holy
Westwood
moly.
says only 7.
With the right tool, only 7. That is the truth.
That doesn't matter. Because I have installed on my laptop drive.
Oh, wow. Maybe less than 7 minutes, people. Fanny, 3 more minutes. I'm not going to rush it though. Because even I know when you rush things, you crush things.
I think she's meaning like only 7 minutes left. Because now she said only. Okay.
Do we still have Julian and Colleen around? Yeah.
Okay.
So now we do a bit of smoothing out. Holy moly!
I'm gonna start doing this from now on
Let's see if
when you have comments ready. So Colleen says absolutely, and Julian says yes. We're both here, just having a dop.
okay.
Okay.
It's my time for a dop. I have war wounds and I've been stressed out. I think I definitely deserve a tequila.
Miss
However,
Francis.
I want this. Sorry, Cal.
No, you're good.
I want this to kind of be showing once we're done here. So, oh, I've got a plan. Carry on, Cal.
Miss Francis says, take your time. We are still hanging in there with you.
Okay.
I think when you got your war wound, everyone was like, let's not distract him anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone's like, this guy's stupid. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh, congratulations, Colleen. You are our #1 viewer tonight. And Julian's our #2 viewer.
How
Congratulations.
sad is that? So,
Oh, it's not big enough.
Julian,
You're gonna have to probably.
you bought a really crappy machine, bro. Like, look at my issue now. So, how do I fix? Wow. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Up to there. Hang on, I've got a plan, Carl.
No, you're good.
If I do a hollowed out section for the wire, I reckon we can get this done. I really would love this to carry on. I would love this to be on and showing when we're live. So bear with me, guys. I know it's quite a long live, but okay, go.
So Colleen says, can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. I'm actually also very excited for tomorrow. And then she says, whoop whoop on the tequila, enjoy.
There we go.
Colleen says, yip yippee-ki-yay. Jules is complaining that he's not #1.
Jules, you just gotta comment more, bro.
Exactly.
It's actually quite easy. Watch them go into competition with each other.
Oh, thanks for joining, Miss Francis. I appreciate it. She says cheers.
Thanks, Miss Francis.
Cheers.
We will see you on the other side. I hope we will post the finished product at some point. Thank you so much, though. That is awesome. Amazing. Okay, I need to do like a bit of a cutout in this general area, okay? The light's kind of in my way. I'm just saying. I need the other two.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna
Julian.
move you here.
Julian, I hope you realize I'm going far and beyond for you.
Colleen says love. 2 hours. This is on our way to the longest live we've ever done.
Yeah. move that up a wee bit.
Yeah.
Shish kebab.
We gotta do live for the vlog.
Yeah. Okay. That's
That's
been-
looking awesome.
That's been a thing, I must say. Wow. Okay. So I have been pushed to my limits, and maybe beyond. However, if this works like I'm planning, I reckon we did a thing.
Well done.
High five.
Nice.
High four.
For
High four.
the 4 comments.
Okay. Let's go.
Fanny Westwood says, I've got all night, don't rush.
Okay. Okay. I don't have all night because I've got to entertain people tomorrow.
Miss Francis says, I sometimes go live. I sometimes do a 3 to 4 hour live stream.
Oh, wow.
I reckon we do
I think doo-doo.
I knew
You
you were
said
gonna-
doo-doo on the internet.
I reckon we do a longer live. Colleen?
I also reckon we do. Yeah.
I love what Colleen calls Miss Francis. Beating crazy in brackets long name. That's crazy time.
There you go. Thanks, Miss Francis.
No rush for sure. My
Said
name is
congratulations. That's amazing.
yeah.
So
Colleen says,
the proof will be in the pudding right now.
oh, sorry, I'm
Just saying. Oh. Can I have the and ball?
I thought you said wall. I was like, what do you
The
mean?
and ball. See, we're very careful.
Julian says, well done, Ant.
It's like a piece of gold. Careful, careful, everybody.
Get all these focus.
Holy moly. Yeah, I'm a bit focused.
Let me move
Ah.
this way.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay,
stop.
so, whoa. If this works,
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
will be quite impressed.
Guys, watch.
Hang on.
You gotta do a countdown.
Where's the remote though?
And also, you gotta turn it so that the people can see.
No, but we can't.
There,
we
that's
can't do
fine.
too much. Where's the
fine.
remote? I'm gonna turn all the lights
Oh,
off.
yeah. Where?
And let's hope it still works.
That is a good question.
We're just looking. Here it is. Here. Okay, so
No,
we're
you
gonna
said
we're gonna
remote.
do like a switch off. Let me find the thing first before I switch. Wait.
Can I do the countdown?
Wait. Where's my where's my thing? No.
Okay.
That's reserved for special occasions.
Wait, sorry, guys.
Momentous occasion.
The phone just quickly went off of the live because it told you to do an update. Okay.
Really?
We're back though.
Okay, so I'm trying to find where this thing goes.
Can I do the countdown?
Well, you can, but this is not even fitting in the thing. So just hold on with your countdown. Okay. I'm going to turn the lights off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, we need to switch it on the thing. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Well done.
so Julian, as we were saying,
Technical difficulty.
technical issues. The switch on the side of the thing is the issue. Okay. Wait.
It's
Set-
not plugged in, is it?
No, it's unplugged. It's unplugged because this would shock me
I know.
till next month.
And it wouldn't be your
It wouldn't be my first, but it wouldn't be good
No.
by any means. Okay, so now we'll put it on the on position. That's a very good beginning. Let me just say that's a good idea. Let's put it actually on. Sorry about that, everybody.
Miss Francis says that's awesome.
Well, I think it would have been more awesome if it actually switched on when we did the thing.
Okay, we're gonna do
We're gonna try this again. Oop.
attempt number 2.
Attempt number 2.
Okay.
This time I've got a bit more faith and I know where to put the thing.
Do you
Wait
have
for me.
faith? The faith.
Wait, well, where's the thing?
It's there somewhere.
It's somewhere here. Okay, it's these stupid Chupin leading things.
He's probably gonna make it 3-point plug.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Is it not plugged in?
It is plugged in. Even the power is on. That's a bit concerning. I don't know if I got the switch right or.
Did you press the right switch?
No,
Did we test if it worked? Did it work when we
Yes,
did- okay.
yes, we did. We did. I might want to switch it off before I fart around with it.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Julian, don't stress, bro.
We're leaving everyone in suspense here.
Don't stress. Don't stress. I'm a bit stressed now because it's not working. Why is it not working? That was supposed to work.
Is it not the voice activation thing?
Well, that's why I'm hoping that that's what I did. But I've literally changed nothing. Oh. Well, maybe that would have been the issue.
Yeah, that could have.
If the thing was not out the thing.
Just confirm it's. Is that only all the
It
switches?
should work. Okay, do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Please plug it in there.
Where's the... Oh, thank you. Okay.
Wait. I think the thing may not have been in. Okay, go.
Save for me.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, switch off.
Okay.
So
Alright.
now we know.
There we go. It still works, guys.
Now we
It
know
still
we
works.
have the right setting. So, okay, just. It's a bit embarrassing.
While we prepare, can I read Miss Francis?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Francis says, I wish I could send you my skull plasma.
Ah, I wish to.
Oh, so you could
She told us about that.
make me a base for it, but it would probably get broken before it even got there. Yeah, they do tend to manhandle things through shipping.
Especially in the South African postal system.
Yeah, they
Okay,
literally.
so let me just see that we've now got this correct. So the red piece is there. Okay, so the whole thing just fell out.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
So
I just watched the whole
it's
thing.
like, no, we're not doing the thing. This is how you know we're doing a live video, everybody, because we could have edited that out, but in real life we actually can't edit these things out.
Miss Francis says, especially if it says fragile on it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can please lift the board onto here. I will hold the board in. Okay. So maybe we will make
There we
history
are.
tonight.
Okay. Must I plug it in?
I will plug it in. Okay.
Some 4.
Holy moly, this needs to work now, guys.
No
Ladies-
countdowns.
Ladies and gentlemen, with no countdowns, we're just plugging the freaking thing in
Moments
turning
of
the light on.
truth.
and it's not working. Stru's Bob.
Why is it not working?
Stru's Bobolinis. What is happening?
Hello.
I think it's the way that the board is plugged in.
Is it maybe not pressing on it? Because it definitely still works.
Yeah, no, we know it works.
Whoops.
Ah.
Colleen just says lol.
Where's the remote now? I lost the remote. I've just given up on life. Yeah, even this thing is definitely on.
No. Are you taking the ball off?
No.
Oh, it's what
I'm
it-
trying to turn it to the side to see
Be careful.
What
Don't
is-
get shocked.
what is happening. Tell me if it even flickers on or something. That is very strangely. It's like it's not liking the wood.
Do you not think somehow it's... No, but nothing's touching the wood.
No. Please unplug for me there.
Unplug for you. The light's still on, okay.
Did you see that?
No.
I did notice that when this was in, the red wire was not through the thing.
Is it not me? Yeah, maybe pushing it down to...
It literally should work. There's no reason for it not to work right now. Get in the hole.
Hello? No.
I don't understand. No, it's there. It's right there. Okay.
We're gonna have to figure that out. That's the problem.
R&D, research and development, is what we need to do here.
I suppose.
I just don't understand how it works when we put it in like this.
I was about to say, don't forget about
Hmm. So even if we bend that to that side, I do not want to get shocked, but can you plug that in again, please?
that. Please be careful.
I am born careful. If it shocks me, I'll just throw it.
Okay, but I'm in throwing range. I don't want to get shocked. Okay, I'm plugging it in.
Okay.
No. Straighten the wire where it's...
Is the light on the thing?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Turn it upright. Because it worked then.
We
Put it on here.
all saw it work just now.
Okay, I'm unplugging.
Unplug, yeah.
See, but it pushes it. It's now not there.
No, but the wire is there. It should work. Oh,
What?
this is loose. The solder has come completely
Okay,
off.
there we go.
Okay, now switch it back on.
Okay.
I just want to prove my little point here.
Okay, plugging it in.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. So that's not proving anything.
It won't be also because it's sideways.
No, it won't be sideways. I do see that the wire is loose there.
Sorry guys, I know you can't see. Colleen says maybe a capacitor blew.
I can see what's wrong. The solder has actually literally come off. Look there.
It's not
Watch
touching.
this one there. It's moving.
Yeah, it's completely come off. Which means you're gonna have to resolder that.
Yeah.
Well, how can it be that sensitive though?
Well, can you see it?
Yeah.
100% that's moving. So, shit, how do I fix that though?
We've done resoldering on the channel.
Okay,
before.
so
I mean,
anyway, we're gonna have to, I will do that off camera. Don't worry, I will get it right. I promise you I'll get it right. You did see it flicker on, it was working.
it's the solder, it can't be anything else.
And that's always the risk with this type of thing. So remember, I had to squeeze it in there. So I think it's kind of moved it out of position. I'm gonna have to scrape around there and resolder them. There's no major issue. I just thought it would have at least flickered on.
At least no capacitor.
bit.
Are we
No,
sure
no, no.
nothing blue?
No.
At least nothing blue.
Nothing's blown.
Everything's good.
Nothing's blown. That I can put
Oh,
my
sure.
money on.
Cool.
I really thought it would have flickered on for a moment at least. So this tube actually does nothing other than mask the red cable.
Miss Francis says those boards are pretty sensitive.
Yeah, very, very much so. So
Colleen, yeah.
I think I might have to cut the wires off the plug point and actually just solder them directly on. I think that's going to be,
It'll also be easier for you.
it's just going to be easier for the
In
mounting
actual fact, you
purposes.
probably would have done this in any case.
Yeah. If this was mine, not trying to rush the video, and I'm not even in the camera, but Colleen, you're all sensitive.
Yeah.
No, we can't be that sensitive though. We live in South Africa. We can be sensitive. No. Don't worry, I didn't destroy your plasma ball. I promise you, Julian and Cole. I promise you, I didn't. When you're here tomorrow, I will switch it on for you, and you will be
Blowing.
impressed. I can see it. I don't know if the camera shows it, but it literally broke off here. So I just need to resolder.
Can I quickly hold this?
Yeah, hold it and just show that it turns there.
Sorry, just so that I
Wow,
can see.
I drew blood tonight.
This piece right here,
Okay, I'm not
You
worried about
see.
that at least.
how it moves.
I just would have loved to have ended the video with the ball going and doing its thing. Anyway, that's how we're ending, and that's it. Ta-da!
Bye bye. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it.
We will sort this out. Hopefully tomorrow you guys can see. We will at least post maybe some shorts or some videos or some pictures
Yeah.
of the final product. I'm extremely happy. This came out nice. We will trim down the edges. We will put Jacksolium on it because Jacksolium is amazing. We're going to do a dark color because that's what they want. So stick around for that. And we hope to see you again on our next live. We never know when it's going to be. We like to keep surprises for everyone.
Yeah.
It's surprises for us as well. We like, let's go live, and we just go live. So stick around for that. Thank you so much. Julian, don't stress. I promise you we got this. I feel a bit bad. It's like quite embarrassing, but I've seen what's gone wrong, and it's just a day in our lives. So thank you so much.
Colleen says, "Lol, no worries. We trust your amazing creativity."
Thanks, Carl.
And
Thank you so
Judy
much.
says, "No worries, mate. Looking forward to seeing it glowing tomorrow."
100%.
Yeah. Awesome.
So am I.
And then
I want to see it glowing myself.
Miss Francis says, "Later, Ants and Callan, and later, everyone. Looking
Thanks,
forward
thanks.
to seeing it and you guys tomorrow."
Yes, 100%. It's going to be
Alright.
amazing. And that's all.